Morning guys, here it is, Friday 10 to 10. I had some running around to do. I had to go pick up some paper and some mixing cups, sandpaper, tape. Got that all done because I'm about to get real dusty and dirty. I got the guide coat on, which I picked up some Monday, I think it was. Got her all guide coated. I'll end up putting more on as I go, but I just threw a little on. But anyways, remember the runs I had there and back down in that corner. But anyways, Monday night I watched a video of Yukon Rot, and he said about when you get a heavy run like that, start cutting it back a little bit at a time. And that's what I did all week. I just come out. I don't know if this is going to pick up or not, but I had to run right down the edge of this door. It's pretty much gone, because every night I come out and hit it, cut it down till it gummed on the paper, and it's pretty much gone now. So I'm smooth sailing on that one. This one here, it's almost gone, just a little wee tiny bit right there. So I thank him for that video, because everybody said it was stand out, but I wasn't. I'm so glad I noticed that, because I still probably would have been wet today, but where it was so thick. But cutting it down a little bit every day seemed to work all right. So, and it dried as I went. So this little spot here, I don't know if you can see that, but that's gonna need a little something done in there. A little rough, I don't know. I never sanded it right down. It was a run, and I tried to take it out with tape, and that didn't work for me. I don't even know if you can see that, but anyways, it's there. Yeah, I think you can see it. It's almost gone. So anyways, it was a crazy week. The time change does tire you out, and oh, it was just hard to get going every day this week. And our weather isn't helping. Last Monday was really nice. As you can see, it's not so nice now. We got snow again. Clean this mess up. But like I said, Monday it was really nice. Tuesday was really nice. So nice that some of the animals that stay in for the winter decided to come out. And Tuesday morning I hit a raccoon and broke my bumper all to pieces. You can see his hair still hanging right there. Yeah, it's all busted along there. All these supports are broken out. First I thought I could fix it, because I thought that was the only piece that was broke, was right here. But I gotta order a new one, and that goes all the way up around the car, up under the hood. So I gotta get a new one of those. They're only $111, but still, you gotta paint it, blah blah blah. But anyways, the raccoon, it lived, bumper died. So anyway, this is what the weather's like. It's supposed to warm up today and melt, so hopefully this all goes. Anyways, take it back inside. So needless to say, I'm gonna be blocking all day. And before I forget, unwrapped there. Thanks, Tommy Shoe, for suggesting that. Great idea. It does put me up nice and high. Gives the stretch over the roof really good, and the hood. I never even gave that a thought. I always had those boxes out here, and that's what I use. But these are just sitting in the basement. Hardly ever use them. and this one's really sturdy. Picked that up at Canadian Tire quite a while ago, but anyways, thanks for that suggestion. Like, that's just going to come in handy out here. And man, I gotta get this coat off. It's getting warm in here. 22 inside and it's 1 degree outside, so hopefully it warms up. Just a minute, guys. Just jack it off. Wet to death. Anyways, Tuesday night after I hit that raccoon there, that kind of threw me off a little. So I come home. I didn't know how much they cost. I just thought it was going to be really expensive, but 111 bucks is not bad. So I'm not going to worry about it right away because it's still on there pretty good. That car is going to get painted this summer, so it's got some PLH on it, and I always want to catch it before it gets too far. So I guess I'll be putting a new bumper on it. Anyways, Tuesday night I come home and I was pretty down about the bumper, so I come home and first thing I got in the door, I seen a colored envelope on the table there, and I said, before I even got my boots off, I said, "Wife, what's that?" She said, "Oh, that's for you. This old car YouTube channel." So that kind of perked me up. Got you up here on the YouTube trying, YouTube Grades Gang trying. There's everybody else. I'm hurrying, Matt. Hurrying fast, or fast as I can go. Still sanding, show me. Anyways, that perked me up, man. Thank you very much for that. I like that. Anyways, guys, I gotta get started. I gotta get going. Moving. So, oh yeah, Super Sport 2778, I think it's numbers. I used the starting line primer gun. I bought these used 3 years ago now, and they work good. They're not in the greatest shape. They need a really good cleaning, but with the 1.8 tip, so that's what I use for the primer. So, and I didn't have no water in my airline. I did notice though, I had my first pass on the car. The pressure I usually set my gun at seemed higher, or kicked out better. It's hard to explain, but anyways, I think the material was really hammering out when I usually set that gun around, I think 40 psi, but I had to knock it back, and I think it's because of that air system. Everything seems to work better with that for some reason. Maybe it's because it's all 3/4 and I'm getting better volume. I think that's probably what it is. So anyways, I'm gonna start blocking here, and I'll turn the camera on and off as I go. If I come into any spots where it's gonna give me a little trouble, I'll turn the camera back on. Other than that, I want to get it done. The main goal this weekend is to get the car and those parts blocked out, and tomorrow I won't be out here much, so I gotta go away to see the ultrasound for one of the new grandsons there. So hopefully that's gonna go good. That'll be a interesting little trip. So, and Sunday the owner is going to pick up the paint today and to clear tomorrow morning, because I want to go with him to the place where we get the clear. I'm going to go with a high solid clear. So, and Sunday we're going to do some test panels. Just going to cover everything up, and that's going to be the main goal. And then all week I can clean out here, and next weekend we'll be painting the car for sure. That's well, I'm not going to say for sure, but 99% sure. next weekend she'll be painted. So, but Sunday when we want to do some test panels, he's kind of anxious to see that. Well, I'm very anxious to see that, and I'm just going to cut up a bunch of that 22 gauge sheet metal into different sizes and keep track of each one, and we can stop it where he likes it. So that's what we're going to do there. And also HPR did the little primer test there in the cup. I'm going to try that with the primer I got. I got to mix some up probably today, do some spot priming, so I'm going to leave a little bit in one of the cups and let it dry out and see if it does that too. So see if it stays flexible. So it's, hopefully it does. I think that's what they're telling me. It's good if it's just flexible like that, so I'm going to give her a shot. So anyways guys, I'll be back throughout the day with some progress as I go. Now guys, it's now 5 after 1. I've been going at this for approximately 2.5 hours, and she's blocking out pretty decent. Even that spot right there is just going to take just a little tiny bit of glaze. The epoxy primer showing through just a little bit there. I did break through a couple small areas. Hope they don't get much bigger when I go to the 400. Half the roof done, and this fender blocked out really good. Very happy with how that blocked out. Doesn't look too bad. Little thin there, couple little just little indents. There's one there, couple little ones there, tiny specks. They may even sand out with the 400, I'm not sure. I did most of this with 220, except for the hood. I'm cutting it with 180 because that's where my gun was kind of laying it on pretty fuzzy looking, I guess you call it. So there's something going on right here, and I'm thinking that's in the hood structure. I can't feel it, but it is a little high, and there's not much I can do with that. I'm thinking it was that way before, so, and I don't see anything here yet, but I haven't sanded these lines. So also I made a discovery. I was putting this envelope away and something started to fall out, so I pulled it out and I was shocked. Couple different ones on the back. Thank you, old dude. I was shocked. I still don't know what to say. That's pretty neat. That just might be what I go with. I really like that one. That's pretty neat. So I gotta thank you. You shocked me on that one. So I just pulled the bigger one out and didn't look in the envelope. I was thinking that's all there was. So like I said, man, thank you very much, and I'll be sending you a little message there, so sometime today. So anyways guys, I'm just gonna try to set you up here if I can find a place. Let's show you how easy this is blocking out. Where am I going to set you? Can't set you on the stove. Too hot. Just a second. See if this will hold you. There you go. Zoom her in. It's actually blocking out pretty decent, so I'm not going to do a lot of video on the blocking. It is boring, so, but it is blocking out good. Hope I got this set up in the right place. see that. Anyway, see something else horizon there I'm going to show you. You see it's blocking out fairly quick. Get that one spot that's knocked down. But I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me back you up, or yeah, right there. That's that hood support again. Straight across. Right diagonally across from the other side. So just gonna have to be careful right there, I guess. And go from there. Anyways guys, it is blocking out good so far, so I'll be back with hopefully the whole car blocked out, at least at one stage anyways, 180 or 220, because like I said, I've been using 220 on a lot of it. It seems to be going good, just that hood was a little heavy and rough, so we'll knock her down with the 180 and I'll be back. Hey guys, here it is, 3:15, and pretty much the whole car is sanded out except for the edges around the doors, just in the little tight spots around there. Got across the back on the top, but not there yet. That's a little job I can do later just by sitting down and just going at it, because that's mostly going to have to be pretty much by hand. But I do have the round block for in here, so that's going to be a slow process. I wanted to get the bulk of her done. I do have one issue I'm not sure about, and that's right here. That's right on that body line. There's a body line right there, and you couldn't see it. I broke through, but there was a crease there when I did the body work that was giving me a little bit of trouble. I pounded in there, it would come out here. Pounded in there, come out there. So I'll let the owner have a look at that, see if he wants me to work that some more or just spot prime it. Other than that, that's the quarter I did the body work on, and I'm very happy with it. It looks good. Hopefully it looks good with the white paint on. A few little spots here that need primed. Can't feel them, but I just broke through. Right there on that body line too, a little tiny bit. I haven't sanded it down there yet, so I'm going to hit that with 180 because that's going to be rock girded, which I got to do sometime this weekend. This door blocked out really good. I knocked through on the spot putty, spot putty right there, but it's level, so I'm happy with that. It just needs spot primed. There's just very few places that need spot primed. Didn't quite go through right there, but pretty close. And like I said, the hood frame give me a little trouble. Still got to sand up these lines yet. Got this done. This fender blocked out good. Broke through just a little tiny bit right there. And this is all going to be gone over with 400. And see where I go from there. I did break through to the middle there. I don't know how big that's going to get when I start flaring it or sanding it out with 400, but and right here, and that happened on both sides, so those must be popped out a little where the handle goes. I think the handle seal might cover that, but I still got to prime it and sand in these little gullies. Other than that, roof's all done. I don't know if you're seeing that. And I did the sunroof out to 400, and it looks and feels really good. Very happy with that. Feels really good. I know you can't see it, but I haven't touched none of these small parts yet. Might get Martin on them tomorrow if he's got time. If he wants to. If not, I'll have them ready by next weekend. And the front bumper needs done, but she's coming. And like I said, I got a rock guard along the bottom, and yeah, there's where I hit through around that handle there too, same thing. And I still got to sand in the gully there, and like I said, all the edges. So got a little ways to go, but not bad. I'm very happy with the car. The car's looking very clean. This was supposed to have been just to sand and paint and do the little bit of body work, but it turned into quite a major job. But I'm quite, if I can get this paint on and the clear on nice, this car I think is going to look really good. So she's a smooth car. I just shot her back here. It's white mostly. So anyways guys, that's it for today. Like I said, it's 20 after 3. And I might go over this whole car before next week with 500 dry. James Freddy told me that was equivalent to 600 wet. And I know I have some. Yep. There it is there. P500. It's wet or dry, but we're going to dry sand it, and not going to wet sand. So that should make it just that much smoother. So anyways, like I said, we'll go get cleaned up. We got a few more things to do today, and I heard somebody out there. If I can, everybody's been putting their cats on there. Well, we have a cat too, and if I can find it sleeping somewhere, because that's all it does, I'm gonna do a few shots of the cat and for Milo there. And this is quite a cat. I think it's had mono ever since we got it, because that's all it does is sleep. It wakes up enough to eat, and you'll see it eats good. So if I can find it somewhere sleeping in the house, I'll wake it up and do a little video on the cat. Cat's name's Pixie and dog's name's Trixie. So, and well, I'm sure you'll see Trixie too, 'cause she just bounces all over the place. But anyways, guys, if I don't get that on there, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video is not too long. And tomorrow afternoon I might get it back out here again once I get back from the mountain there with the young fella, and get a little more sanding done. I'm in no rush now because it's not going to be painted until next weekend, and I'll have 3 days next weekend just to get everything ready. And worst comes to worst, it will be painted next Sunday. So that gives me lots of time, so I'm not rushed, and I want this to turn out good. And like I say, this Sunday we're going to do the test panels for sure. If he gets paint, that's for sure. That's, guess that goes by that too. Anyways, thanks again, old dude. I'm glad I found that in that package. But I'm going to be sending you a little message there. So anyways, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching and all the comments. We'll talk to you later. Okay guys, Milo, this is Pixie, and I woke her up. She's sitting up there posing. She's a pretty good sized cat. Pixie, what are you doing? She's not very active. This is about the most she'll move. Wish I could get a shot at how big she is. This cat weighs probably, I don't know, 18 pounds. She's pretty fat, as you can see. Here, we get her. You gonna move? Pixie. There she goes. There. Trixie keeps her moving a little bit. Not much, but Trixie, what are you saying? Now you get down, sit down, sit, you gotta sit, sit. Oh, this dog is just like orangutan. So, anyways, Pixie's back under there in the sun. Gonna go back to sleep. So, smile for the camera there, kitty cat. This is all she does. Eat and sleep. Anyways, thanks for watching.